start with Pete, then we'll go over to Emily and Jeremiah.
Dawn, you got a chance to, again, to play a lot of people today. Do you, over the next 8 days, as we get ready for SEC play, start to kind of trim that rotation down, or in your mind, do you know, who's going to be the main part of your rotation?
I mean, I know a couple of people that have been really stepping it up and playing well. And then it's who's playing well on that week of preparation. And obviously, when you have 14 players, somebody's going to draw the short end of the stick, not necessarily by their play, more so just by the numbers. So, I mean, we went through it last year. So we have the formula for attacking it this year, and it's basically just communicating. And it's not communication that they always like to hear, but they won't be left in the dark to think about why. They'll hopefully understand by us just being up front with them and letting them know this is who we're going to go with, this is who we went with, rather than who we're going to go with. Because we won't go into a game saying, you're not going to play or you're not going to play. It'll just be a feel once we're out there.
Emily, and then Jeremiah.
Coach Ashland, with the career high tonight, you've talked a lot about kind of wanting her to be more aggressive on scoring and driving to the basket and all that. Just what did you see from her tonight on that front, and where do you feel like she's progressed as you're getting ready for SEC play?
I mean, she was just more aggressive, looking to shoot the basketball, and in a variety of ways. Some of them look, forced. Some of them just look like, she was moving too fast. I mean, I really don't care what they look like now. I just want her to do it. Whether they go in, whether she fumbles the ball, she has to get into the mode of doing it, because for as long as she's probably played, she's had to just jump over people to score. I mean, she's got talent. Like, I work with her. I'm gonna work with her after every practice, just getting her ready, playing one-on-one with some of our practice players, just to get her more comfortable with. One, she's got to get in a better basketball position. Like, she's always straight up. She's just got to bend her knees a little bit because she's powerful. So just working on some of the mechanics of putting her in a good position to score, or do something with the basketball other than jumping over people.
Jeremiah, and then we'll come back to Emily.
Coach, I know you talked about it a little bit, not last week, on Sunday, where the team stands, I guess, going into SEC play, but with conference play coming into fold, just, I guess, what to you kind of needs to, I guess, kick into gear, and just, just in seasons in general, when it kind of gets to that point, what kind of transition needs to be made?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, one of our goals is to win the SEC, and in order for us to do that, we have to take each game as it comes. I just want us to, one, just be who we are, the habits that we've created. Two, and to get better in transition. Just get better passing the ball, making good decisions. Because a lot of people want to talk about our offense. I don't think anybody else in the country sees the type of defenses that we see, like on a nightly basis. Like, they don't see that. So I want us to get better, just being equipped with whatever type of defense that people throw at us. We'll be ready. And then, I mean, I want to win. We just want to win. We can win it. We can win any kind of style of play, and we most look forward to just someone playing us straight up, and people really do that for the most part. They do it in the SEC.
You kind of talked about the defense a second ago, but you had your season high in blocks today. Is that just aggression? Is that a size advantage? What do you kind of put that defensive performance to today?
Well, I didn't even know. Like, coach from Coastal Carolina, I talked to him prior to the game, and he was like, you guys block 17% of your opponent's shots. And I didn't really look at it from an analytical standpoint like that. and he just kind of put that in my head, and I didn't say anything to our team, and then they come out, and I don't know what percentage it was. Yeah, so I mean, he brought that to the forefront. But our players are shot blockers. You know, they have great timing. The people that get beat off of penetration do a good job at not fouling, because we are such a good shot blocking team that. You know, our thing is, once we trigger that shot blocker to come help us, we got to go and X out and box their player out. We're getting burned a little bit on offensive rebounding in that way. So it's just timing. It's just this team knows each other extremely well, so they know when they can, you know, go all out and block a shot, because they know they have some help behind them.
I know with one of your shot blockers and Aaliyah, people can get a little bit jaded with what she does, but that one play where she kind of chased down the ball handler after she'd stolen the ball to get that block. I mean, Aaliyah's an All-American. She doesn't have to do that in a game like this, but that must say something about who she is and what she's going to do in her career.
Yeah, she's the best college player in the country. So let's not forget that. I know there are so many narratives that are starting to circulate. You know, she's the best player in the country, hands down, for everything that she does for our team. She doesn't just score. She doesn't just rebound. She just doesn't block shots. She plays every possession. She's unselfish. Like, she didn't get a double-double prior to her getting the ball in a scoring position and kicking it out on the backside. It is those little unselfish plays that make her who she is. And she's very secure in herself. Like, she's very secure in who she is, what she brings to the table. And I know that with other people creating these narratives off of, you know, a game or two or three, like, you know, this is a career. This isn't a 1 or 2 or 3 game thing. This is what she's done for 4 years and have gotten better at what she does and gotten more efficient and just gotten better on a defensive side of the ball. So, you know, when we think about who we want to name the player of the year, I hope they bring all those qualities, because it's going to take a hell of a player to dethrone her for what she brings to the table, and that's against everybody. That's all competition. And let me address, you know, narratives about our schedule. It's not as tough as it was last year. No, it wasn't. And we can't help who doesn't decide to play us. We can't help that. You know, we would have much preferred to have the same schedule that we had last year. You know, but it takes people having to re-up on the home and homes in order for us to do that. So don't penalize us. Don't write the narrative about our schedule not being what it was last year. It was not our doing. It's never been our doing. You know, year in and year out, we don't pad our schedule. We play the toughest schedule that we can play. So if the narrative writers want to write that, you know, complete it with the people who we had on our schedule that we played home and homes with, decided not to play us for one reason or another. It's just scheduling. But don't write the narrative to tear us down without getting the whole story.
I promise I won't.
It wasn't you.
No, I didn't.
They'll get it, though, because you'll write what I just said.
Thank you all.
Merry Christmas on that note. Yep. Look forward to seeing y'all afterwards. Enjoy with your family, your friends. Hug up. Yes.
Hey,